Hey guys, I am here with Sydney Smith. Sydney Smith, she joined CCL November 12th. It is now January 9th. So you wrapped up the course portion of CCL. We still have like a month or so of coaching left to go. So you're like killing it though. You wrapped up the course and your progress has been like incredible. I've been super impressed with how quickly you sped through and you are just doing incredibly well.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've loved the program. It's been a lot of fun, and just seeing the results from it so quickly has been awesome.
I've been like so excited for you. It's like when my students get awesome results really quick, I'm like celebrating right there with you. Thank you so much, by the way, for sitting down with me and just chatting for a little bit about your whole CCL experience. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm going to jump into a few questions. The very first question I want to ask you is, what was the problem that you were facing at the time that you decided to join the Content Creator Lab? Like, where were you at that time, and what was the kind of issue that you wanted, the reasoning why you wanted to join, basically?
Yeah, so when I was looking at CCL, me and my husband had just had our baby boy. He's about, I want to say, 5 or 6 months. And I was looking for a job that I could do from home. I've done like a bunch of freelance jobs in the past. I've done wedding videography, real estate photography, but all those things required me to, be outside the home and spend, wedding days the entire day away from.
Those are long days.
They're long, yeah, very long days and stressful too. So I was looking for something that was less stressful and something that I could just do from home. So it seemed like a really good fit.
It is. Isn't it nice? You can work at home right next to your kiddos. I've done this since my little ones were babies too. And it's just so nice. They can be in the room with you. You can stop and go. And it's like, there's no pressure really.
Yeah, totally.
So what made you choose the Content Creator Lab over anything else that you could do, or even just content creation in general, content creation for bloggers? What really attracted you to
that? So just like naturally, I'm like the cook in the home.
Yeah.
So it was like two skills that I thought that I could do well, cooking, making food look pretty, and photography. I've been into it for like 2 or 3 years already. So I had confidence that I could, make that work. And I was like, I can do this.
That's so fun. Well, did you have any concerns when you did join? Like initially, was there anything that really might have prevented you from joining CCL? And if there was any fears, like what really put them to rest?
I think before joining, one of the things was, the investment up front was kind of like scary. It's like, it's a lot of money, but, and me and my husband had talked about it beforehand too. We're like, if we're going to invest in this program, I at least need to make back, the investment.
Totally understand.
And if it doesn't work, then just like make at least the investment back.
Yeah.
And it was awesome because in the first week and a half, I made it back and then some. So
that's amazing, Sydney. Like you, I think the record before you was close to a month. So you got your investment back super fast. I'm really impressed by that. You really kind of just like worked through the course. You were right on pace and you started selling, you jumped right in and you were just in creation mode now. You've got such momentum. So I'm really excited to see what happens for you in 2023. I think there's going to be a lot of success in your future in content creation. You're doing so well right out of the gate.
I know. I'm excited to raise my rates eventually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What kind of income potential I can have in the future.
Yes, it is exciting. Well, so what results have you gotten kind of as a whole from just the whole experience?
Well, I think as a whole, I've learned how to, improve my photography a bit. I've actually gone more into the studio aspect of it. So I have like a little in-home studio that I use. So I can take pictures even at night when my baby's gone to bed.
I love that. So, that's something I haven't done. I always use natural light. So, because I feel like that's like a skill. You've got to really work to get the lighting to look just right at nighttime.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I kind of like it though, because you can have more control.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I've hit my income goal already.
That's
I've,
awesome.
with this job, I was like, I hope to at least, cover like rent and utilities or something, just to help like with the income
Yeah, of course.
um, every month. And I'm on track to hit that this month. So
Yay. I'm so excited for you.
yeah.
So how
Thanks.
do you see this new business of yours? How do you see it impacting your life and your future?
Well, we've been trying to save up for a house here in California for like 2 years. And I've been looking for like consistent work to do. And in the past, that hasn't happened. I'd have like clients here and there,
Yeah,
but it wasn't consistent enough to like, feel
where
comfortable
you can
with,
count on it. Yeah,
yeah, buying a house and being able to make those monthly payments. But now, like, I'm super confident that, by the end of this year, middle of this year, we could probably jump into the housing market again
that's
and hopefully,
amazing.
fingers
Yay.
crossed.
So what aspect of the content creator lab did you enjoy the most or benefit from the most? You're still only
um,
through, but I mean, you've gotten through the whole course portion, really experienced everything at this point, all the selling process.
yeah, I think kind of earlier on, I had emailed you about like, I want to get through the course faster, like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
going too slow, da, da, da. But I think I kind of appreciated that there's kind of a break in
yeah.
between each lesson so that I could really soak in the information, especially those harder lessons toward the end.
Yeah, once you hit week 3, I have several people ask that in the first couple of weeks because it's really just like learning the basics those first couple of weeks. And then it's like the real work sets in week 3. And then from there, you're going through the motions and you're doing the actual work to set yourself up. So week 6, you're ready to sell. So it happens really fast. But yeah, week 3 is really where it like takes off.
Yeah. Plus, you don't get like all the information
Yeah,
all
it
at
can
once.
be overwhelming. And you
Very.
know, with photography knowledge, and most of my students don't have any. So it's like for anybody, you know, coming in, a lot of them buy cameras just to start. It's like those students, I think it can be truly overwhelming just trying to learn that skill and then learn about
Yes.
content creation and the blogging world and all of that.
Yeah,
So it's a lot.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But you teach it in a way that's very like linear that you can understand bit by
Oh,
bit. So
thank
that was
you.
really nice.
Good. Well, if you've purchased have you purchased other courses in the past, or is this the first course you purchased?
I've purchased one other course on course creation, funny enough,
Oh,
because
okay. And
I was into wedding videography like a year ago. And so I
okay.
wanted to teach that kind of business aspect of it. But with that course, you got all the information all up
All
front.
at once. Okay.
And so it was very overwhelming. Like I learned a lot of good things,
Yes.
but I didn't get through the course and it was too much, too long. So I liked how yours was very concise
It was
to the
stripped.
point.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I learn better. It's just, I like to get like straight to the point, not a lot of fluff. And I don't want to waste anybody's time. Like there's so many women who start CCL who are still working another job or they have kiddos or they have both.
Mhm.
And it's like, I like to get like right to the point. Here's what you need to know to do this.
Yeah.
So,
And the lessons are like very nice and short, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, like
yeah.
you can do little chunks here and there. That's been nice.
What would you say then to someone who's like kind of watching maybe on Instagram and they've seen a little bit about content creation and CCL, but they're still kind of on the fence and maybe they're scared of the investment? What would you say to that person as somebody who's been through it now and you're a brand new seller, experienced everything? What would you tell them?
I think I would tell them just do it.
Yeah.
It's completely worth it. And it's easy to get through the course. Even if you don't have any photography experience, like you're an example of this where you can just put your camera on auto and take amazing pictures. I was really surprised when you told me that you just use, auto for your settings. And I was like, oh, great. Like your pictures look awesome. I wouldn't
Oh,
have
thank you,
guessed.
Sydney. I know you came
So
in, I think you might have been one of the first photographers, like actual legit photographers that have come into CCL. I've had some with like experience with photography here and there, but you've like professionally worked as a photographer. So when you're asking me these questions, I'm like, I just put it on auto. But you know what? Like, I feel like that's pretty cool because that to me is like, it gives people hope to come in who don't have
Yeah.
any experience. If I can start with my camera phone, which is like crazy, and start making money and just like progressively get better, I think anybody can.
Yeah.
And I've had so many women join who have come in with no experience. They had to buy a camera to get started, and they have been really successful with it. So
yeah. Yeah. And just like the course, like the gear that you invest in, you're going to make money from that too. It's an investment in the end.
And even upgrading lenses and things
Yes.
down the road, like putting money back in, it totally pays for itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So just buy the course, just do it.
Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me and chatting about your whole experience with CCL. I'm so excited about the success that you're having now, and I'm really excited just to see where you go from here.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. You were a great teacher.
Thank you. It's good talking with you, Sydney.
Yeah, good talking with you too.
Bye.